Good morning, Extension English. Just touching base with you for our week 2 information. So there will be 2 of these videos. One will be on your text values workspace and one on your IRP workspace. So this is the text values video, just taking you through what we will be doing this week, but also extending it out so you can see the bigger picture. So firstly, I am all the way down the page, and last week we talked about Term 2, Week 1, and now this section here is just under that, Term 2, Weeks 2 to 4. So I've decided to do it as an extended sort of project so that you know where we're going and you can see where your work is actually leading to. I've also popped here the Spark notes. We've already got this up top, but some notes on Animal Farm because you might like to refer to them to help you with the task that we do, and I'll pop in maybe some other resources into that column. But you're also welcome to flick back up to all of the analysis work that we've done so far and get your notes from there. So if we have a look at what this says and go through it, firstly, you'll see that there are some instructions. So our focus over the next 3 weeks is to finalise our studies on Animal Farm, and then we'll be moving on and looking at Death of Stalin. So basically, we are going to, by the end of week 4, have an essay written. Why an essay? Because practice makes perfect, and it's really important that we develop those skills. Secondly, it helps us to consolidate our understanding of the text, and it allows me to give you some valuable feedback. So there is a check-in point as well over the next few weeks. So in week 3, at the end of week 3, I will be doing a check-in, and the expectation from that checkpoint in terms of your values, text, cultures work is that you have finished activities 1, 2, and 3. So there is 4 activities over the next 3 weeks to do, but your in terms of your checkpoint, it is up to activity 3. So let's just go through that. So the first part is that you'll choose an essay question and decide which one you want to do. And what I want you to do then is to break down the question and highlight the key ideas and work out what is this question actually asking me. Then I want you to create a screencast explaining what the question is asking you and copy it there so I can have a look at it and see that you've fully understood the question. The second activity is a text analysis scaffold. So once we've got our question and we understand it, then we need to come up with the arguments and the ideas that we are going to use in our question. So your key concepts and arguments will go in here, your quotes, and then the technique that the quote has in here, and then your analysis of the concept and how it relates will go into this section here. Activity 3 is planning your essay. So I've put in an essay scaffold here, and you'll write your notes on this side just for each section: introduction, 3 body paragraphs, and a conclusion. Okay, and that's where I'd like you to be for that checkpoint on Friday, week 3. But then in week 4, what I'm asking that is that you actually use that, you consolidate all of that you've got and write the essay, and then I can give you some really clear feedback on the actual essay itself. So that's what we're working on in terms of our text, values, culture, analysis work over the next few weeks. And I will do a different video each week anyhow, focusing in on a particular area and maybe giving you some hints and tips on how to analyze, how to write a thesis statement, how to extend your analysis, how to use sophisticated language. So we'll keep on working with all of those sorts of key skills. Now, in terms of how you manage these 2, I would imagine that you would spend the majority of your time working on your IRP, and that you would spend maybe half a lesson a week's time working on this, maybe a full lesson. We would have probably done 1 lesson a fortnight working on this specific thing. So we'll talk more about that during our class times as well, on how to manage the different work that we've got. But I'm not going to specifically say which day you work on which. What works for you will be different to someone else. So take care, everybody, and please ask me as many questions as you can and when you have them. Thanks. Bye.